Hello, and welcome to Vagrant Hippopotamus. We are looking at our second deck of Tomb Raider cards. This one is Trapped in the Tombs.
Yeah, and I put in the description of the last video that we were going to look through the rule set and how to play the game a bit more, and yeah, this game is actually kind of wild. I read a bit in the rule book, I read some online, and somebody describes it pretty well, that this game is more like a board game than it is a card game, which is true. Because, yeah, I guess that depth strip is actually kind of like the, quote, play board or game board, where you go to different depths from where you start to the lowest depth, which is where the treasure room is. Ooh. Which is the end game kind of area.
Got a yellow one today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and
it's a black dice.
1 to 4 players can play this game.
So you can play by yourself if you're really bored.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing stopping you from playing it. It's just getting to the treasure room.
Yep, and it's pretty much all the other stuff here is the same, so that should be
this strip, along with cards you draw from one of the decks, because you actually split the cards themselves into a couple different decks, kind of act as the board. You lay down like treasure and location cards in the different depth, and trap cards in the different depths.
Yes.
And you just kind of work your way through them. It's weird, but kind of really cool too. But yeah, there are about 8 different kinds of basic cards. Do you need help opening that?
No, I got it.
Oh, I'll just show some information in the book. But yes, as you can see, you have a couple different kinds of decks. One of them is the level deck, made of which are made of environment cards, characters, locations, and treasures. Those are the environment cards. Then your draw deck, made up of 5 different draw cards: character upgrades, actions, discoveries, obstacles, and secret moves. Okay, so yeah, maybe you don't put the obstacles on the board, but you draw them, and you have to, like, tackle obstacles. What I think is... oh my goodness. Now, I don't know entirely, but it looks like these stats... Yes, Avery? Sorry, no bought the GNU Godsmack CD, and Avery's just tapping it with his beak. Yeah. But yes, these numbers right here. Now, I didn't look too far into how to play, but I believe these numbers for the fight, move, search, and think, these are actually the number of dice you have to roll for those. You paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
That's the number of dice you roll for those stats. Then there's also... like, max danger, 8. Yeah. Oh my god, sorry. Avery's just really distracting right now. Maybe we should get into opening the cards. Hey. Hey, little man. We always show you in our videos.
But yes, let's look at the cards for now, and we can get back to everything else here in a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to look through a lot of... Oh, wait, hold up. One thing. Here. For anyone curious, this is a little diagram of kind of how the whole depth tracker tape works. And the rectangles are just like the cards and such. All right. So you kind of lay it out as you would lay things out, as things would be laid out kind of on a game board. But it's with cards? I don't know. It is a really strange game, and yeah, this actually... I know we've talked about making videos on trying to learn how to play some of these games. I think this would be one that would be especially fun to learn, since unlike a lot of games we do on this channel, this is not a conventional card game. Like, you and another person don't just set down your deck, draw a hand, summon monsters and such.
There ain't no monsters.
Yeah, like Arkham Horror and like another game and some other games, not many other games that we've done, yeah, it's more of an adventure with a card aspect.
Speaking of which, we've been looking at a cowboy version, kind of the same style.
Oh yeah,
Doomtown.
I think it's kind of a similar one. Yeah, Doomtown. I just bought some of those for us today. I have bought us a bunch of cards for us to go through. Anyway, we are like 5.5 minutes in at this point. Let us get started with this. We can definitely go more in depth with stuff if we do decide to start doing the learning how to play.
This is Lara Croft, the treasure hunter.
Wait, is that the same one from the other game?
No, I'm pretty sure the first one was like Spelunker or something.
Oh,
if I remember correctly.
I thought that was her power up.
Also, those were on like the other side. And there's a different picture, so it's not the same thing.
That definitely is.
Yeah, that one. Steel item. That dead guy. His neck is like.
Which,
all
I mean,
sorts of wrong.
this is arguably a tomb anyway, and not a cave, so it's kind of weird that would be in Escape the Cave.
An adventure upgrade card.
Yeah. Okay, so some of these are actually the same, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. I mean,
if you wanted to follow the kind of formula to make it function right, some of these might actually be the same. So,
well, the thing is, with games like this, you can switch cards out.
Yeah, which is
like
why
I just
got a.
Yeah, I assume
so.
you have at least around the same amount of the different kinds of cards in the decks, regardless.
Small medi pack.
Yeah, so we're not getting too varied with these, but
shoot trap. Oh man, the hidden exit.
Okay, this one I think is actually a new one. This one does not look familiar. But okay. Up to this, most if not... Yeah.
Run.
Okay, cool. More action cards too.
It's always a good thing.
But yeah, to do anything in the game, basically, you have to roll a certain amount of dice. Like I was trying to explain, I believe how it goes... Now, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Like, for these two abilities, you need to roll 2 dice, and for these, you need to roll 3. Then, like, for this, for instance, like, item discovery, 15, I think that means you need to roll... Sorry. Okay, this is... Okay, let me... Oh my god. Alright, so, it's great... You need the green level 3 thing. So for this character, you roll 3 dice, and they would need to equal to about 15, I think. You might be able to go over. Maybe it has to be exactly 15. I'd have to look into that, but that's how you would actually discover these items with this Lara Croft card. You roll 3 dice, and they add up to 15.
All right.
Because they're color coded and such.
This is the way through.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's bizarre and I don't even know all that much about it.
Pit trap.
Yeah, so for this one, you'd roll 2 dice and oops. Yeah, for this one, the top one, like the kind of reddish orange, you'd need to roll 2 dice and they just need to equal 4 to get through that pit trap. Which is fitting because in the games all you need to do is just basically jump over the pit traps. You know, one of the actions you learn, like, within seconds of starting the game.
Yes.
And you're going to do another 8 trillion times in the game.
Hit an exit again.
Give or take. Just made it.
Just made it. Take aim!
Yeah, I imagine there is cards like this that are pretty similar just in the basic decks, because these are meant to kind of get you started, but yeah, there's other cards like in that pack, and I think they actually did release two like actual pack sets.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right, they planned on a third one, but I don't think it ever actually got released.
All right.
If that is indeed what I read, I don't know. I don't know, there's sparse information some places. There's, I don't know, with older games, it kind of depends on where you look, where you're going to get information.
This is rough ground.
Sorry, I've just been talking a lot in this video.
It's okay.
Bats.
Bats.
Creature obstacle. I mean, I prefer that to the freaking bear.
I mean, that is true.
That was one of the ones from
T-Rex.
the other one, right? Bear?
Yeah, bear was one. And wolves.
And wolf pack. I wonder if we're going to also get a wolf pack. I mean, we've already got a card pack.
Oh, man, save point. Someone's doing some hard tapping. Ah!
Oh, I also
Good trap again.
I was also incorrect about something I mentioned in the other video.
Yeah.
Natla. I mentioned the character was like an antagonist and she was like from Atlantis. That is incorrect. She was the ruler of Atlantis and she was the series' main antagonist. So I undersold her importance a lot. Instead of just because I just called her an antagonist and that said that she was from Atlantis, but obviously she was a much bigger deal in the series and in Atlantis itself than that.
Fair enough.
Because I think she is actually thinking back. I think she is actually the main antagonist in at least the first 3 games.
All right, so she's been around for a while.
Yeah, I don't think Laura actually ever kills her in the games, or if she does, it's not until one of the later games. Like, she definitely survives this game.
Fair enough. This is a dart trap.
Yeah, that was another one we got the other day. I think, like, we were trying to figure out if it was the little vertical slots.
Yeah.
Which I believe that is what those are. Just like the little vertical slots, and there's just a bunch of little dart guns in a line going vertically down.
Dark.
Wait.
What?
I didn't notice, oh, never mind. I thought those were like monsters. I think they're tanning racks or something.
Yes.
I didn't notice, yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't notice them in the deck yesterday when we saw that card.
I mean, you can say it's a pretty dark card.
You know what? We're moving on.
Snoop ahead. This one I don't recognize.
Nope. Action. Play when you explore a new location before your opponents play obstacles. Oh, okay, so obstacles are what you play to slow down, or wound, or kill your opponents.
Oh man, a spiked slope.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I think this is also new.
I mean, we definitely got something similar, but
Yeah, like we got that spike pit before, but
this is an entire slope.
backpack.
Just her proportions, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is One Piece levels of weird character design.
Oh man.
You could say, now I'm not a big fan of One Piece. I never really have been, but you might say that I hate the time skip designs that the mangaka uses.
They should have stopped after Cat Island.
Oh my god, dude, no, that was so near the beginning of the series. You always say that, but that's just
Like
because you
11
don't.
episodes in.
It's because you don't know anything else about the series.
Gap.
So are you saying that because you genuinely think that would have been good to end it at?
No, they probably could have continued further, but they really didn't need as many episodes as they currently have and are still making for whatever reason. That was more of the joke. Seriously, shows only need to be so long.
Yeah, the show is so long. Don't give me that look.
Look again.
No. We didn't get that yesterday, right?
Yeah, I think we got that one. Good shot.
I think we didn't. I don't believe we got that one, but we did get one where she and that dude are just shooting at each other like point blank.
Got to double that one.
Triggered door.
Oh yeah, this is the one I was wondering why they had so many bars on the doors.
Wait, is it? We just uploaded this a couple days ago, and I already can't remember half of the
Yeah,
things.
because there's like a bunch of these. It's like you really only needed one. It's a big door. I guarantee nothing's getting through it.
That's the door, actually. That's
I mean,
the wall.
I know. And these are like the bars that cover it. You slide it over and...
Why do they need a door that big? What, is there a freaking Minotaur on the other side?
God, I hope so. I mean, I guess that would explain why you need 4 bars if that's the case. Most cases you wouldn't. Oh man, a rope.
Minotaur with a shotgun?
Tomb entrance.
I mean, if we were...
Weirdly enough, I don't remember getting this one on the last one.
We didn't. That was the cave one. This is the tomb one.
Oh, yeah,
And I was going to actually say,
Cavern.
going with a quest deck called Trapped in the Tombs, I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten a, quote, tomb card yet in it.
Oh, man, a safe chamber.
Oh, okay, so this is also a save point. Oh, yeah. That's something else I learned. You can save and reload in this card game, like in the video games.
I wonder if that's what the green circle means.
Possibly. I did not.
Good God, more spikes?
Have you ever played Tomb Raider? That's like half the danger is spikes.
Anyways, here's a treasure vault.
You want to try saying that again? Jesus.
Treasure vault. +0/+0. Anyways, yeah, more spike pit traps.
Slide.
Hey, there's worse ways to get down to places.
Now, I don't know what the +0 and +2 of the colored circles mean. Like, maybe it adds to your overall score, or maybe you have to throw more dice. I don't know. I didn't read all of the instructions because... it's like a 40-page booklet, and I kind of forgot to do it until this morning, so didn't really have time, but...
Slice and dice.
But yeah, if we actually do, learn how to play some of these physical games that we've gotten, we should definitely try and learn how to play this. I mean, we've got 2 little figures now.
I just realized those are like pendulum blades.
Oh! I thought there were
4 of them.
Yeah, I thought I only saw the wood at first, and it's like, oh man, they're gonna clunk her in the head.
I was looking. It took me a few seconds, but yeah, I figured it out.
-1, get clonked.
Oh man, narrow crossing.
Get bonked, loser.
It's a little bit more than narrow. You'd be better off jumping.
I think they're talking about this, not this little space on the wall.
Oh.
Like that's what you were saying, right?
Yes. This is the boulder passage.
How would you even go across that? That, was the wall. I mean, she's not a freaking mountain goat. Those things might as well be levitating with how good they are at climbing mountains.
Well, from my guess, you'd have to start off at a running start, jump towards the wall halfway across the center of that gap drop.
And you can just stick to the wall.
No, and then you push yourself off of that wall onto the other side.
Physics doesn't work the way in real life the way it does in video games, right?
There are people who are better at jumping than me. I'd assume that's possible.
This isn't Prince of Persia where anyone can just jump at the wall and do one of those wall runs. I mean, maybe some people can do something like that, but not nearly as long as you can do it on games because that's just insane. But that would be so cool.
Ooh, engraved passage. Those are literally a bunch of skulls.
Get it? Engraved? Because they're skulls, and the skulls are engraved on the wall. You know what? Never mind. Avery, come here. Ooh.
Uneven corridor. I can tell. Probably should have worked on this a bit more. Whoever did the architecture of this cave.
Or they're really old. It might have just been worn by time. Or who knows? Maybe that was on purpose.
Now it looks like they literally just built it into like a mountainside and called it a day. Speaking of which, here's a rough staircase.
Oh, trust me, it probably took much longer than a day. Hell, even Rome wasn't built in a day, and that took hardly any time at all.
I don't believe that. No return. Yes, this door will stop anything. So what does it say here?
Oh.
A tempting gap seals behind me.
Tempting gap?
A tempting gap.
Seals behind me. Yeah, like the gap is tempting?
Just as I slip through. Shoot. There's no way back now.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to read some of the flavor text again. We're really bad at remembering stuff like this. Bat Shrine. Oh no, don't tell Chris. Bat Paws. Sharp Bend.
Yeah, okay, I remember that card.
Yeah, I think stuff like that's just meant to either disorient people trying to break in, or it's meant to slow them down if they're being chased by traps or something.
That is true. Broken passage.
I don't think it's just bad craftsmanship like you were making it out to be. Or maybe it was bad craftsmanship. I don't know. We can't ask these people.
Yeah. Dizzying heights? I'm guessing they're really far up. Yeah, they're really far up.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Just for grins, I nudge a small stone over the side. It falls away into nothingness. I don't hear it hit the bottom. Jesus.
Wow, that is really high up then.
Well, it probably fell down here in the even deeper depths that she's not going to be able to get to without dying.
Hey, look, it's a blind corner. Those are always dangerous. Oh man, Idol of Fortune.
And who knows, maybe you can put more than just like a couple treasures in the game? Wow, there's like one in this one. Alright, let's open this pack now.
Oh, that was a sound.
Yeah, sorry, I was dropping the little dice and the little figure back into the box.
No, I was talking about the package. It wasn't opening, it was just stretching. And, yeah, that was this is a revolving door.
Oh, this is an Atlantean location.
Oh. Actually, I think that's how we got into it last time. We got like an Atlantean card.
Yeah, because I think the first game ends in Atlantis or
Backflip.
something, or one of the last places is Atlantis. Or it's a place involved with it.
Yes, a combat knife.
Oh man. Try and fight the T-Rex in the first game with that.
This is a maze.
Also an Atlantis location. Wait!
Yes?
Wait. So... No, stop it.
Yes?
This is an Atlantean location, but this one is an Atlantis location. Wouldn't that be the same thing?
You'd hope so. Or maybe Atlantean is like the area, and Atlantis is you're actually
No, Atlantean
within the
means
territory.
it is from or having to do with Atlantis.
True. Somebody's getting
Or
moody.
maybe it was made by Atlanteans and it's not actually in Atlantis.
That's what I'm saying. Like slightly outside
Yeah.
of the territory. One
Or,
slim change.
for all we know, it could be far outside of the territory.
Yes?
Avery, don't bite our stuff. Looks,
Okay.
the more attention we give him, the more he's going to act up. You know that.
Yeah. Collapsing exit.
Well, you better hope you're on the actual exit side of the exit before it collapses fully.
Yeah. Weapon jam.
Just see him walking back there. You're so cute, Avery.
It's the look again card.
So look again. Or it's look again.
Anyways, that was our second pack of Tomb Raider cards.
Yes, we went through these ones a bit faster than the other ones, but I feel like this one turned out a bit better than the one the other day. I don't know.
Yes. What?
We still don't know a ton about the game, but we know a
little bit more. It's the fan.
Yeah, I know what it is. The box isn't moving on its own. But yes, these were really interesting, and I'm actually kind of happy that we got these.
I wonder if we can find an Atlantis deck somewhere. An Atlantean deck.
I mean, by the logic of this game, either works. But yeah, I liked the Tomb Raider games as a kid. Was never good at them, never finished any of them, but I enjoyed them. Like, running around just doing parkour and shooting stuff was fun.
Yes.
Yet I had no concept of what the story actually was. In fact, most of my memories are just running around in the mansion in the second game and locking the butler in the freezer. But, yes, we have been, Noel has hiccups, sorry. Wait, exclusive variant card. Okay, so maybe it might be a variant card. Alright, we keep trying to close this out and I keep saying other stuff, but thank you for joining us at Vagrant Hippopotamus, and
we'll see you next time.
Yes, that's true.